Hi, Mike Crow here again, and I'm talking with one of the best inspectors out of the Atlanta, Georgia area today. He joined the Millionaire Inspector community. I have to tell you, I love this guy. He sits right up front. The 3 days of secrets revealed. He's taking really good notes, and it's kind of cool because I think it was him and a couple of other guys from Atlanta all sitting up there, all learning. They share, they help each other, they do a lot of important things. So I'd like to introduce you to Phil LeBlanc from Atlanta. Phil, you've been with the Millionaire Inspector community for how long now?
I think it's 3 years since the first time I went to your big event.
So, and the 3 days of Secret Revealed, how many of those you been to?
Three.
Wow.
Fantastic.
And that's one of the things as we get more and more into this, I want to make sure you understand this. Everybody you're hearing from has been there 2, 3, 4 times, and that's just not uncommon because every year we have something completely new and different. Is that kind of an understatement?
It is an understatement. And the big joke amongst all the attendees is bring your duct tape. I don't know if anyone else has said that, but your head hurts, Mike. You pack us with so much. We have to choose what we think we can get done. There's just so much to do that will help us raise our business.
And you actually have chosen a number of things that you've done to help you grow your business. Real quick, just for maybe everybody on that's watching, where were you maybe right before you joined, and kind of where are you at now in your business?
I joined, Mike, at a time where the economy was deciding to kind of, as I thought, take a turn down, and I may not have as much control in my business as I actually learned I did have. So 3 years ago, in January, things were kind of slow for ProTech Home and Property Inspections, and I was amazed at all the things I saw. At 3 Secrets Revealed, I started implementing them, and one of them was the Big Bang marketing, and I go out to the realtors and I visit them consistently, and I've earned their business. They got to know me, like me, and trust me. And, just being consistent, them seeing me, worked out really well. Just one of many, many things I have to thank you for.
I appreciate that. And the Big Bang marketing, I think you probably, if you've watched any of the series of secrets that we're giving away, is basically a candy bowl that we're putting out at the offices. And by the way, there's certain candies you want to put in, and there's certain candies you don't want to put in. The nicer the candy, usually the better. But the thing I want you to understand, guys, is a lot of people talk about candy bowls nowadays because they've seen it. You need to understand the candy bowl is it's kind of like the tip of the iceberg, isn't it?
It is, and it's very nice. We like to do it, but what we learn is why we're doing it, and we watch that effect, the consistency of it being there. They know my home inspections will be consistent. Law of reciprocity. I like to give. I don't want to give when I've received. I like to initiate that. Just many different things. And the funny thing is, Mike, in Atlanta there are quite a few home inspectors.
Yeah, you got a bunch out there.
There are. And I know that there are some other inspectors as well that, seek advice from other places. But I've experienced some of that, and I've seen it. And I just feel sorry for them because they're just not at the level of information that we get from you.
Well, I appreciate that very much. Guys, in the inspector community, we're all about trying to help each other grow and move forward. You've actually sat down and I know talked with many of the members, and we have hundreds of members across North America. You've sat down and talked with many of the members in the inspector community. You found that to be useful for you?
Very much so, and very much so more that I've found the best of the best gravitate to you, as I've found from speaking to them. And when you're going to play golf or anything, or home inspect, if you're enjoying it almost like a sport, you will play up to a higher level when you play with those who are above your level. And that's one of the big attractive points I've found about this community.
And I think that's cool because I will tell you, when I was younger, if I played football with people that were better, I played better. If I played baseball with people that were better, I played better. If I went fishing with people that knew more than I did, I walked away going, wow, I didn't realize I could do this or do that. If I played golf with people that played golf better, I was doing a better game every single time, and my score was getting better. So I think that that's incredibly important. And you're right, surrounding yourself with those that are really successful just helps you play at a higher level in the whole process. Now, the Big Bang marketing is one of those things that you go out and do maybe during the inspection process, and you do a lot of things. You know what? In fact, you're wearing one of it. Okay? You do something that most guys probably don't get. they don't understand how the uniforms and how much it really works into it. A lot of guys will wear shirts that don't have any names on them whatsoever, and they're wearing different colors, and they're wearing plaid shirts, and they're doing everything. But you really give your company an image to live up to. And by the way, you used to be a single-man operation now, and you're now actually a multi-inspector firm, right?
Correct, and that's the goal, to grow your business, have a business plan, follow it.
So the shirts, how important do you think the shirts are in the process?
They're very important. Not only do we have shirts, but part of our uniform is we have caps, we have vests, we have winter wear.
Wow.
They have to be dark pants. There's a uniform. It's a system. It's a business, and it's part of a goal.
And guys, so there's one more trick. I know that even if you're a one-man operation, and by the way, 70% of our members and across the nation are single-man operations. And even if you're brand new in the business or you're a multi-inspector firm, you still want to try to start, even if like you're the brand new guy, you want to start off with the right shirts, with the right look. And if it's not the right one first, by the way, me and my dad, when we first started, used red coveralls. Can you believe that?
Red.
You know, red that we pulled up and zipped up from the, oh God, I think about it, it's terrible. But you know, and now we all wear blue shirts like this with our company name on it, our name on it as well. And you have this nice, you know, I don't like polo shirts for the most part, but this is a step above a polo shirt. This is more like a golf shirt.
It is.
Yeah, and it's got a nice texture to it.
It's cool. It's good for the team to wear. You know, in the summer it's hot in Atlanta, and you know that there was a thought process in it. We just didn't want to get polo shirts and let them sweat out there. So.
Well, yeah, I see some guys use polo shirts and they use all different colors. But even if 3 of my inspectors were to show up, or even if you and your other inspector were to show up at the same inspection or at an event together by accident, all of a sudden you're dressed exactly alike, aren't you?
It's a team.
It's a team. So guys, there's one more secret for you coming from the Millionaire Inspector community and some of the best inspectors from across the nation. Today we're with, of course, Phil LeBlanc out of Atlanta. I do want to tell you it's very important for you to understand. One of the best, one of the easiest, one of the fastest ways to be successful is to hang around others that are already successful and growing, even when the economy and other people out there are moaning and groaning about how bad it is. Because these guys aren't. These guys are going from single-man operations to multi-inspector operations and really putting together their business right. And you can too, and you can learn from them when you hang around them. Hope we'll see you at the 3 Days of Secrets Revealed and or maybe talk to you on one of our teleclasses. Thanks a lot. This is Mike Crow, North America's #1 and only home inspector marketing and business coach. Thanks a lot, guys.